vibes. Just waiting to see if anyone joins. I can already feel my voice not being its best. If anyone's in the chat, please let me know, because the live thing account up there can sometimes be slow, so I don't know if anyone's watching. Someone's watching, because I've got a like, but it's not telling me anyone's watching. Hello? Let me know you can hear me okay down in the live chat. Bum, bum, bum. Open. I don't want to open new tab. New folder. Hello, to everyone watching. Daniel saying lucky draw. Felt like that for both sides, to be honest. Was not a good game by any means. A lot better from United than what they've played of late. But that it's a difficult one to figure out with United, because have they just stepped up to the big occasion? Because that sometimes happens where form, like you always say, form goes out the window in games like this. Which today it really did, to be honest. But also, them playing conditions must have been atrocious. Happy the game went ahead, don't get me wrong. I'm not like thinking, oh, the game should have been called up. Happy it went ahead, but it was, you could see at times ball getting kicked and it's just like taking water with it, slowing the ball down at times. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Mike, what was up with Trent? He just had a really bad game, in my opinion. Don't think anything was up with him. But yeah, Connor Bradley, I say this in the matchday vlog, I do think we should have brought Connor Bradley on earlier than what we did. But, you know what, it's one of those, isn't it, at the end of the day? We're all looking back at it now. Reese, hi Courtney, how are you? I thought Trent had an absolute nightmare of a game. Felt like his head was already Madrid bound. Miro says Trent was awful, his mind was in Madrid. Resja? Some say Trent's head was in Madrid. Copite Callum, imagine the defence today without Van Dijk. Yeah, Van Dijk was probably his own man of the match in that game, to be honest. Paul also saying Trent was shocking. Mike saying you've been making late subs recently. JS, was Harry Maguire offside anyhow? I haven't got a clue. I've not seen any of the game back yet. Literally, I've got in. I'm going to edit the vlog and then I will be going in the bath because I was soaked through today with the rain during the game. Like, literally, my jacket's currently drying. Not sure on how the camera has dealt with that game. Might actually have broken it. I don't know. I've not checked any of it. But it's quite wet, damp. So that's a bit annoying. But it was, I said this in the vlog as well, very similar to the Forest game. We were just lucky today that we got the draw, to be honest. We just didn't seem to wake up at any time. It was a very weird performance from us. Like, very little attacking, it felt like at times. Just, yeah, not an enjoyable game at all to watch, really, as a Liverpool fan. Daniel, we need to learn to move the ball quicker. We were poor when there's no tempo and not passing. To be honest, I don't think we can talk, like, it was difficult today for them to move the ball quicker because you could see, I don't know if you could see it on the TV, but when we were there, you could see the water on the pitch when there was a pass, a kick, there was quite a lot of sitting water. But we do need to sort that issue out. Sorry, you just fell over then. Let's see if I can fix where you were. I think that's better. We could have beat Liverpool. Maguire in the 90 minutes, Mr. City. Liverpool got lucky. I think both sides got lucky, to be honest. There was times in that game where it could have gone either way. Trent did not have a good game. Well, we take the point and move on to the next game with a lot of nice 3 points where it gives us a bigger lead on the next game. Tottenham in the cup. Yeah, definitely. Jack not able to watch, but that wasn't great. We didn't save the win, not at all. Veronica, disappointed we didn't win, but we are still top of the league, 100%. Dave, I will take it. I'll take any point. It's just the performance was a bit worrying, but I'm going to blame it on the weather today. Today the game should have not been played in those conditions. It should have, sorry. It wasn't life-threatening. It wasn't... Football could still be played. So, like, the games, rightly so, went ahead. But, obviously, the conditions weren't the best for playing in. And I do think it affected us at times. By the way, I haven't got curly hair. This is just what the rain's done to my hair. My hair's naturally straight. So, very, very... Probably is the worst weather I've sat in for the football. Because usually I'm undercover. Whereas I wasn't this game. Because of the seat I had. But yeah, what's everyone else's thoughts on the game? For me, like I said, Conor Bradley probably should have come on a little bit earlier. Trent, I don't want to be one of these where it's like talking about Madrid all that, and I don't want to give him stick until we know what's going on with that move. But he wasn't... I don't know what was going on with him today at times. He was just sort of stood there. And that a few Man U players ran past him at times. A few balls just go past him. Some really not good balls. But to be honest, there was other players in the squad that didn't really have good games that you could speak about like that. Obviously, I think with Trent, it stands out a little bit more with the Madrid stuff going about. Doug saying definitely 1 point gained, not 1 point dropped. Worst performance of the season. Never got going in that first half. United, fair play to them. Ungarte and Mainu were great in midfield for them. Doug also saying Maka was our best player. Maka was a really good player for us. I also think Virgil, again, another man of the match performance from him. Other than that, really, there wasn't any standout performances on the pitch. Greetings from Greece. Oh, you said Liverpool drew. Yes, I am. How do you see the next game of Nottingham Forest? Good luck, my girl. Oh, is that who our next game is? I was saying in my matchday vlog, I'm not 100% sure who our next game was against. Oh, I think we come out all guns blazing for that game because Slot is out for revenge, isn't he? So we'll see how that goes. Let me just... I'm gonna do this really quickly where I press the wrong button there. I'm transferring the files over. Can tell we missed Szoboszlai. Yeah, like, to be honest though, I don't think Szoboszlai was made much of a change, to be honest. It's one of those at the minute, like, just feels very deflated. I think a lot of people can probably agree with me there. Like, it is one of them games you come out of, and yes, you've got a point. Feels like a loss with our current run of form, and you just come out feeling massively deflated. As you can see, I screamed a lot though, so my voice is struggling, and I think I'm going to end up with a cold this week due to that, and my top's not too wet actually. I had plenty of layers on over it. So yeah, Alex saying we were awful today, 100%. Ghost Sixers says, hello Courtney, first time all campaign, I'm peed off. Sort of get that. Trent needs to be dropped. I think we see one more game with him, how he goes, and then we might drop it. But yeah, it wasn't... There's so many things, like... Doug, did you have a good birthday yesterday? I did. I went to a Chinese buffet, where I kept an eye on the Arsenal game. Went for a Chinese buffet with my dad. We had the Arsenal game on while we were sat there. And was like, yes, birthday's gone really well. Everton got beat. Chelsea dropped points. Arsenal dropped points. nice birthday. Just need to make sure we get the result tomorrow. Everyone's asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I was like, as long as we get the win, it'll be a good birthday. Obviously not the best. Mark, I think Liverpool need to sign a defender in the January window. I feel Van Dijk saved the defence a lot. Needs a bit more stress in defence to start Bradley from now on. I agree with some of that, but I also think you've got to remember today, Konate's only just come back from injury, and due to Joe Gomez being injured, that's to come straight back in. I think if Gomez wasn't injured, Gomez would have started in defence today. But I can see where that's coming from. Definitely. So yeah, I was just making sure that I hadn't closed the wrong thing down then. But yeah, it's one of those at the end of the day, isn't it? Happy birthday from Ghost Sixers, thank you. 6 point clear at the top could have been 8 points. Yeah, but that's the thing, they've got to remember, we are still top. We've only had one loss all season. Cannot complain with that at all, sort of thing. So try and take the positives. Obviously, we're not going to win every single game. And if you look at it from the point of view, Chelsea and Arsenal both dropped points yesterday, you could sort of look at this and go, we could afford a draw today in some respects. But it's also because it's against United, it just makes you feel so much worse. But yeah, so I am going to go and edit the matchday vlog, which should be up in the next hour or so. Make sure you all go and check that out. Also, there's going to be Patreon this month for January. Since it's my birthday month, I am going to let people, whoever wins, decide what they have. So up to win is a Peter Beardsley signed shirt, two different Nunes signed prints from Red memorabilia. Then there's a signed Anfield Road sign by John Aldridge, and there's a signed Anfield Road sign by Dirk Kuyt. I was struggling with his surname. So go and check out Patreon. It's in the description below with a 50% off code. So go and check that out. And also, once the supporter tier hits 100 members, a signed and framed Luis Diaz shirt from Red 1892 memorabilia will be given away that month, and it is amazing. I've got it next to me here, all wrapped up in bubble wrap to keep it protected. Genuinely, I'd love to keep it. Haven't got the room, and I thought, you know what, give it away to someone. Hopefully someone else can really appreciate it, because I've got quite a few signed ones here already. So go and check that out if you can. But yeah, that being said, obviously not the best result. We go on to the next game. The matchday vlog will be out later. Very, very good view for that matchday vlog, I will say, even though I was in the rain for it. I sacrificed myself to the rain for that view. But yeah, that being said, I'll see you all next time.